All right, we're live. This is a cold open. I This is my first time doing this without a video intro. So welcome to trivia. We don't have anybody watching yet, so I'm just going to talk for a few minutes. Oh, we have three people watching. Three people are viewing right now, so we have three people in here. That's awesome. Um, so you guys that are tuned in know that when we shut down during COVID, I did this every night on Facebook Live. Um, and it was a way for me to kind of deal with I don't know, some depression issues during COVID when I was working before I was even working from home. Um, and it kind of got me through some really weird times when I couldn't leave the house or I couldn't do anything, and it was fun. It was a way for me to interact with people, and um, the death of my old podcast brought some new opportunities. Um, and I shouldn't say the death because those guys are still doing their thing. I still love them. I just stepped away from it. Shankster, what's up, buddy? Um, this is cool. I love this. I can kind of see the comments. Ashley, thank you for tuning in. My work BFF. Shankster, one of my many loyal viewers from my Yumper and Svo days. Um, but yeah, so trivia was a way for me to kind of deal with just some depression issues during COVID, and I I decided to bring it back with House of Svo. One of my cool things, one of my things that I love doing. So trivia tonight. There's a theme because it's the first night. Um, oh, look at this! It's our neighbor Cameron. I like it. Showing up, my guy. Yeah, Shankster, you're my boy. Not viewer, but yeah, this is a way for me to do this. So trivia tonight is a theme, because this is for House of Svo, my venture, if you will. Um, it is not Taylor Swift themed, Allie, um, but that might be a good idea for the next week's episode. We do have some pretty awesome neighbors. I love it. But tonight is all about houses, house questions, not homeowner stuff, but um, houses, and you'll see kind of when we get into it what it's about. We got um we got 10 questions, and then we have 10 pictures where you have to match up, see if you guys can do it. Now we have some rules, right? And I had to implement these rules, and I'm just gonna say it, Kelly. I can see Kelly off stage. Um, we had to implement these rules because when I did it on Facebook Live, we had some cheaters and we had some complainers. And people complained how they couldn't get their answer in on time, or they swore they had it on time, which is why I have Kelly doing this. Oh, Matty V is in the house, my boy. That's my dog. Um, so some simple rules. Answer in the chat. Kelly's monitoring the chat. First response in the chat gets the point. Sorry if your internet sucks. Not our fault. What we see in the chat is what it's going to be. High scores are going to be updated weekly because trivia is going to be a weekly thing. It might be on a different day every week. No Google, and have fun. Now, couple of things. The winner after the end of, what did we say, Kelly? 5 weeks? 5 weeks is either going to get a copy of EA Sports College Football for PlayStation or Xbox, whatever you choose, or a $50 Taco Bell gift card because I love Taco Bell. So you're going to get your choice of EA Sports College Football or a $50 Taco Bell gift card. Cam, you can just come over for pizza anytime. Cool? So, yes, Taco Bell. We love Taco Bell over here. You're never too good for Taco Bell. Taco Bell or Enzo's. But if you get Enzo's, there's got to be a crackhead. So, full disclosure, Rosie and I, we ordered at Enzo's at lunch the other day. And we drove, and Apple Maps took us through like this backdoor shortcut. And there was definitely a dude and his girlfriend smoking crack while we were on our way to pick up this delicious Italian beef roll. But I digress. Let's get into it. Sometimes, yeah, and I had my phone out because I was ready to take a picture. I digress. Let's get into it. So the first question: what is the name of the Victorian-style houses prominently featured in the opening credits of the sitcom Full House? Really famous houses. My wife visited them over the summer. She did a tour of them. They're gorgeous. But what is the name of those Victorian-style houses prominently featured in the opening credits of the sitcom Full House? Nope. Sorry, Shankster. That's not it. Rosie automatically disqualified. She needs her own account. Usually during trivia, I was doing this with a craft beer, but in the weight loss, it's just a Mountain Dew Zero, guys. So, what is the name of the Victorian-style houses prominently featured in the opening credits of the sitcom Full House? They're really famous. They're really nice, too. There's a nice view over the hill overlooking the whole city. Allison! Kelly, you got that? Allison with the Painted Ladies. These are the Painted Ladies. See, you guys will also know if you joined last time that I have stepped my game up and I have a PowerPoint presentation to give you visual representation of all the answers. These are the Painted Ladies. You can the Tanners eat a picnic on the hill across from the Painted Ladies in the opening credits to Full House. Painted Ladies. Great. Allison is on the board. Kelly, you can see me. Give me the thumbs up if you're ready. Old San Francisco houses. That's a good one. No. All right. The Painted Ladies. Question 2. That's all right, Mark. Always a chance for redemption. What is the name of the Smallville High School's mascot? Superman's hometown. Anybody in here watch Smallville? Great show. Love Superman. Not as cool as Batman, but great. There was a mascot for the Smallville High. What was it? Smallville High School's mascot, Superman's hometown. Anybody? Mark was on the crapper. The Crow. Rosie, there's no way Rosie knew that. Rosie definitely Googled that. But yes, it is the Crows. Unless Chris told her what the answer was. It is the Smallville Crows. So Rosie is on the board. I love it. Rosie, I just want you to be honest. You got Chris here. Okay, that's all I wanted to hear. That's okay. Googling it is not okay. As long as Chris knew the answer, he can play from home too. I don't think if Chris is helping her, it's cheating. If she's Googling it, it's cheating. But if he knows the answer right there, we're good. Right, Kel? You okay with that? All right. Question 3, guys. Who threw the final pitch at Old Comiskey Park, home of the Chicago White Sox? My favorite team in baseball. I'm going to go that Shankster knows this one. I'm going to say Shankster knows this one. It is Bobby Thigpen. No, Mark Burley's a great guess. It's not really a great guess because it was like 20 years later that he pitched, but Mark Burley's my favorite White Sox of all time. It is Bobby Thigpen. I love that, Shankster. So Shankster's on the board. We got a 3-way tie with 1 point each, right, Kel? All right. Let's get to question 4. I like that you guessed Mark Burley. Mark Burley is my favorite baseball player of all time. That's a fantastic answer. I was at his perfect game. We watch it every year on his anniversary. Who was the last head of the House of Gryffindor at Hogwarts? Who was the last head of house in the Harry Potter series? In Gryffindor. Hufflepuffs forever. No, I'm talking about in the series. So, I mean, that's a logical guess, but there's a specific answer here, Maddie. Maddie was confident too. Ashley got it. I didn't even see it. She got it. It is Professor McGonagall. Ashley's on the board. See, she didn't even need Taylor Swift. Here you go, Ashley. Ashley's on the board. Also, while we're in here, how many people do you think could rewatch Harry Potter? I don't know if I could rewatch it anymore. I don't know if it has a great rewatchability. I think it gets super depressing after like the Goblet of Fire. I had this conversation with my sister the other day. All right, let's move on. What comedian played the DJ Bilal in the 1990 comedy House Party? He's a pretty famous comedian. Played Bilal in the 1990 comedy House Party. One of my favorite movies of all time. There's a line in that movie where Robin Harris gets stopped by the cops. Yes, Martin Lawrence, Shankster. It was Martin Lawrence. There's a line in this movie where Robin Harris gets stopped by the cops, and the cop goes, "Where are you going?" And he goes, "I'm going to mind my fucking business. That's where I'm going." It's one of my favorite lines in a movie ever. Martin Lawrence, Bilal. Stop bumping the table. Fantastic movie. Not that remake where they took over LeBron James' house. The Kid and Play, 1990 comedy. Fantastic. All right, let's keep it moving. What was the name of the room where Elvis' recording studio was in Graceland? What was the name of the room where Elvis's recording studio was in Graceland? The Jungle Room. Ashley on the board again. The Jungle Room. The Jungle Room. Did Ashley know that, or did she Google it? What do you think, Kelly? Give me the gladiator. Like, I think Ashley knew that. We're gonna give Ashley that. The Jungle Room. Yes, Elvis had a recording studio in here that was jungle themed, and it's still preserved this day. I want to get to Graceland. I think I want to go check it out. All right, let's move it. My mom is obsessed with Elvis. Don't play with me. I like it. I like it. Who was the first president and first lady to live in the White House? She does not have a copy of the questions, Rosie. She does not. She does not have a copy of the questions. Nobody. I actually was working on this PowerPoint on my lunch today. So who was the first president and first lady to live in the White House? Nope. Sorry, Maddie. It wasn't FDR. George Washington's a great guess, but he actually wasn't. Allison. Oh, Kel. You think it was Rosie? All right. I thought it was Allison, but the chat came through. It looks like Rosie beat Allison by a nanosecond. It was John and Abigail Adams. We're going to give that one to Rosie. I think Allison can catch up, so I'm not really too worried about it. All right, let's keep it moving. What was the PBS TV show that aired from 1979 to 1989, hosted by Bob Villa? Bob Villa. Who went to the University of Florida, I learned. He was a Gator, so we don't like him anymore. Yeah. Home Again? No, it wasn't Home Again. It's a good guess. You're on the right path. It was a staple on Saturday morning on PBS. Shankster. This Old House with Bob Villa. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart. Bob Villa. I can see Kelly off screen just shaking her head at me right now, and it's hilarious. But it was This Old House. Kelly, do we have a score? Can you chime in the chat with the score right now? So we're about halfway through it. Ashley, there might have been. I don't know. I'm waiting for Kelly to chime in with the score. That's right. While she's doing that, I'm going to answer that. I'm going to read the next question. This sigil represents what house in Game of Thrones? What house does this represent in Game of Thrones? Oh, Stark. Ashley, right away. That is House of Stark. All right. So we have a tie between Shankster and Ashley. Let's move to the next question. What is the name of Batman's residence? I had to get a Batman question in, guys. What is the name of Batman's residence? What do they call where Batman lives? My cousin Mark doesn't get this. The Batcave? No, it's not the Batcave. That's where Batman's stuff is, inside of Wayne Manor. We're going to ignore the spelling of Manor here because I'm assuming it was a typo. So Shankster retook the lead, 1 over Ashley. All right, so we're halfway through it. Now, These next questions are going to show you a picture, and you have to tell me whose house this was or what TV show or movie it represented. It's pretty easy, I think. There's a couple in there that might stump some people, but I think that you guys are going to get this. Oh, we got Phil in the chat too. Phil in the chat, my guy Phil. All right. Name this house. Oh, that's the picture of Wayne Manor real quick. Sorry, guys. I forgot to go to the next slide. That is Wayne Manor. That is a representation of Wayne Manor. I like that one. Speaking of, Lego announced like a limited edition Wayne Manor Lego set for like $299 today that I'm hoping that I get for like an Easter present or something. So, Kelly's going to chime in here. But all right, here's the first house that you have to identify. You ready? Whose house is this? 1520. Whose house is this? What movie or TV show is this house from? Oh, Phil on the board first with Halloween. That is the Myers residence in Halloween. But yeah, I have Phil on the board first. You got the same thing, Kelly? All right. It's good. It's good. All you guys got that one. But all right, the next one. You guys ready? Typing fingers are going to be crucial here because I think you guys are going to get these. Whose house is this? That is not Mr. Deeds. I got Phil again. I got Phil. That's the Fresh Prince. That is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's house. That is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's house. I love it. I love it. All right. Typing fingers. Matt, I'm saying the answers. You gotta type them, Matty. All right, here we go. This is a tough one. So I'm gonna throw out a couple hints. This was a 1999 teen comedy that took place in the suburbs of Seattle. I don't want to say too much, but this is a house from a famous movie, 1999, one of my favorites. I love it. I watch it every time it's on. Allison, my sister, 10 Things I Hate About You. This was Julia Stiles' house in 10 Things I Hate About You. I love it. That was a tough one. You guys think that was tough? Kelly's typing. I want to see what she says. Yes, absolutely. That's because you don't have a Prada backpack. I love it. All right, next house. Fast fingers. Whose residency is this? Whose residency is this? Only the greatest TV show of all time. Shankster with The Sopranos, typing fast. Nope. Sorry, Maddie. It was Shankster. He had it first. And I have screenshots. I'm going to do Command-Shift-4 right now and screenshot what pops up on my screen, just so you guys at work tomorrow don't mess with me. But yes, this is Tony and Carmela's house. All right, let's keep it moving. What house is this movie from? Or what movie is this house from? Sorry, I said that backwards. Matt, I just sent you a screenshot. Remember, it's what comes through on my end. Oh, shit. I think Ashley got that. She said Norman Bates. That's Psycho. I'm going to give that to Ashley. She knew. Addams Family's a good guess. That is not the Addams house. That is Norman Bates' house. The Bates Motel is right next to it. McDonald's Wi-Fi. All right. Let's move on. We got a couple more. Whose house is... What is this from? There needs to be a pizza on the roof. Pizza on the Roof. Oh, Cameron, Breaking Bad. Yes, that is. Wait a minute. We got to go. I got to go back to the chat. I got to go Maddie Varela. I got to go Maddie Ice got this. It came through on my end. That's Matt's point. We're giving that to Maddie. All right. Couple more. Guys, this one, there's a giveaway in this picture. If you don't get this and you know me at all, you should get this one real easily. What movie is this house from? We're going to give this a second now because I've been answering. I think they came through. I think Ashley gets that point. Ashley gets that point. This is Woodsboro. This is this is the Stu Macher's house in Scream. Yes. You can see Ghostface in the window there. This was actually an Airbnb when Scream 5 came out. I should get this for when you scared me as a kid. Allie, why do I got to bring up old shit? So here's the deal, guys. I'm obsessed with Scream. I always have been. And my little sister used to be afraid of the Ghostface mask because I had it and I would pop out of nowhere and scare the shit out of her. So I'm not giving her a point for that, but yes. Also, yes, Phil, Cream is a different kind of film. All right, let's keep this going. What house is this? What movie is this from? What movie is this house from? This is a good one. This is an iconic 80s movie. Nope. We're going to give this to Shankster. That's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That is a Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That is Ferris's house. We got some good guesses. Father of the Bride, fantastic movie. Meet the Parents, great movie. But this is John Hughes, classic, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. All right, we got a couple more here. This is a pretty famous house. It's a TV show house. We got to give that to Allison. Allison had Brady Bunch first. Like, my chats are time stamped. And Allison was first on that one. All right. What is this from? I want to see if anybody gets this one. My time stabs say Ashley. Kelly, do you agree with that? Yep, that's an Ashley point. That is an Ashley point. Downton Abbey. Bro, refresh your Wi-Fi. I am not even on YouTube, guys. I'm in a third-party software called StreamYard where everything is time-stamped. So I'm sorry that you have a hotspot from your iPhone 6 powering your Wi-Fi, Maddie. All right. That's it. Guys, that's it. Those are all 20 questions that we have for trivia tonight. So I'm going to bring my wife on live. Yes. Kelly's going to come on and she's going to read the scores. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you want Kelly to come on live and read the scores. Nobody's giving the thumbs up, Kelly. They don't want to see you. Oh, we got a purple heart. Is that counts as a thumbs up? Kelly, welcome to the stage. You look fantastic.
Hi, friends.
You look fantastic. Let's bring you to the stage and let's reveal the scores.
So it ended in a tie with both Shankster and Ashley having 6.
Okay, and who do we have in second place?
We have. I did poor math. Allison has 3.
Okay.
And then there's some people with 2 and 1. So
okay.
Are we doing cumulative here?
It's going to be cumulative over the course of the next couple weeks, 5 weeks.
Okay, so I'm the note keeper. I'll
She's
take
the
your
note
good
keeper,
notes.
and we'll only bring her on at the end of the show.
And maybe not then.
Guys, that was my first week of trivia. Remember, we're going to do this over a span of 5 weeks. I'll announce it on the Instagram. Can you guys do me a favor and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get notified when I go live? I'll also post it on the Instagram. The winner is going to either get a copy of EA Sports College Football or a $50 Taco Bell gift card. Or Rosie and I will take you to Enzo's and see the crackheads and get an Italian beef roll. Next week, get Starbucks Wi-Fi or something. That's tough talk from someone that doesn't even have their own YouTube account. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm working on an intro for this. Like I said, this was the first. This was a cold run. I appreciate all you guys chiming in. Maddie, don't do that. That's not nice. I love you guys, and we'll see you guys next week for some trivia. We have a battle with Ashley and Shankster going forward. I really want Ashley to beat Shankster so he doesn't get a copy of college football, so he doesn't have to play as Boomer Sooner. So I'll see you guys next week, and I'll have a new article up on House of Svo this week. I might even have a guest reviewer. You guys might know her, doing an underrated gem. So we'll talk to you then. Thanks, guys.